Hello and very good morning to all of you. Already we have started OCD concept, that is obsessive compulsive disorder. The person is obsessed to do something, at the same time he is compulsive to repeat some aimless actions. This is the very basic theme of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Now in DSM-5 they have clubbed some other disorder having a thought that these other related issues or these other related disorders also having the same theme of OCD, like body dysmorphic disorder, BDD as we call. Already we have discussed about this thing, that what exactly it is, its features, symptoms and everything. Then in our earlier lecture we have also discussed about hoarding disorder, which creates a mess in living space or area. Now we are going to discuss about trichotillomania and excoriation. Trichotillomania, as we can see, it is hair pulling disorder, and excoriation means skin picking disorder. Now, as per DSM, everything means all these four disorders are having the same theme of obsession. So now let's see other remaining two types of OCD. The first one is trichotillomania. Now, if we ask these patients about what exactly triggers them to repeatedly pull out their hairs. So, based on some survey and some research, the responses or the replies which researchers have got, that is, I don't know, that's why I do it, I just do it. That is again aimless. I get to feeling sort of uptight, and if I just puff one little stand loose, somehow it relieves the tension. That means again impulsive. The impulsivity is there. Another one had said, now it's a habit. I have always only pulled the hair from the very top of my head. And the fourth one replied that I want to stop but I can't. So if we remember the criteria of abnormal behavior, that is uncontrolled behavior, the behavior which doesn't have voluntary control, it can be said as abnormal behavior. The person want to control but unable to do it. Now in detail, so let's see the DSM-5 criteria. So trichotillomania, in simple term, it is called as hair pulling disorder. A criteria is recurrent, consistent, again and again and again, pulling out of one's hair, which results in hair loss. It's not only means once in a day or so, but it is repeated, recurrent. B criteria, that is repeated attempts to decrease or stop hair pulling. The person wants to stop, but every time he fails. In simple terms, so we can say that it is just like addiction. The person is get habituated to do it. The hair pulling, C criteria, hair pulling, it causes clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or even other important areas of functioning. So you can imagine the life of these people, their personal life, social life, occupational life also. However, DSM-5, they have also said that this hair loss, it should not be because of any other skin related issues, in the sense not attributable to another medical condition. So स्किनचा काही इश्यू आहे आणि म्हणून hair loss होत असेल, it is totally different. Then in that case we cannot say that it is hair pulling disorder also. But in the absence of any other physical and psychological issues, still the person is just simply get habituated and impulsive to pull one's hair, then we can say that yes, it is hair pulling disorder. Now, apart from this, so let's see the features or symptoms of it. These patients feel a mountain tension until they succumb to the urge. It is like just a triggering part. And when they pull out the hair, they experience release. In simple terms, it is nothing but the adverse application of learning principles. They get reward once they pull out their hair. If they don't, then for them it is like tolerance or in a way the punishment. So how reward and punishment system, it may work adversely at times, which results in some kind of disorder. Hair pullers, in the sense these patients, repeatedly extract their own hair, beards, eyebrows or eyelashes. Less often, they will pull hair from armpits, pubic area or other body locations. Another important criteria for abnormal behavior is, as we have discussed, that is the behavior which is harmful for self can be considered as abnormal behavior. These people usually don't report pain associated with their hair pulling, but they may note a tingling sensation, some kind of reaction. It is there. If the hair is long, it can accumulate in the stomach or intestines that may require surgical removal. In extreme cases, they not only pull their hair, but they even chew it. This is what is the excessive degree of hair pulling. Some people put the hair into their mouths and about 30% they swallow it or chew it. Apart from this, onset in studies, it has been found that it is from childhood or adolescence phase. The feeling of tension before hair pulling and release or relief of stress afterwards still characterizes many sufferers. This is the most important observation for it. But patients who have the tension and release aspect of hair pulling may be in for a more severe course of the illness than those who don't report this feature. So that's why this is also equally important aspect of OCD. Now again, as a part of assignment, I want you people to study, to refer some kind of etiologies or causes, that what exactly it leads to have extreme so much kind of hair pulling. ऐसा क्यों होता है? And what are the scientific evidences for it? Researchers are there, studies have been already conducted on this particular aspect. It is given in Saracen, Barlow, Alloy and any other important reference books. So at the same time, you will also get, apart from etiology, you will also get the remedy for it, means the treatment. Synopsis of Psychiatry, it is the most important book to get or to understand the etiology and even treatment, either Carson or Synopsis of Psychiatry. Then, after hair pulling or trichotillomania disorder, the next one type of OCD, that is excoriation. That means skin picking disorder. As we can easily see in the images, skin picking, like hair pulling, these people or these patients also have recurrent, persistent, constant, again and again and again, skin picking behavior, which results in skin lesion. It's not like being itchy also. खाज येते आणि म्हणून आपण फक्त हात खाजवला किंवा हाताचं एखादं बोट असेल किंवा पायाचं एखादं बोट वगैरे असेल ते आपण हे तेवढ्यापुरतं खाजवणं, it is absolutely different, it is absolutely normal. But the extent of skin picking, it results in skin lesion. ती त्वचा किंवा ती चामडी तिथे बाहेर येते, ते इतकं एक्स्ट्रीम डिग्री पर्यंत तो भाग आहे. Repeated attempts to decrease or stop skin picking. Again, like OCD, they have some kind of insight. So they understood. So these people, most of the time, they are aware that we have been excessively habituated to skin picking behavior. So we should or we have to stop it. They try, but it failed. The skin picking, it causes again clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning. So just for a fun or so, but imagine a cook having skin picking behavior. It is extremely difficult, it is extremely, or rather next to impossible to work with it. Not attributable to the physiological effects of any other physical and or psychological condition. Other than onset, these patients, they spend much time, perhaps hours together, every day, digging at their skin. Obsession. They spend maximum hours of a day. तासनतास सारखं ते खाजवत बसायचं, खाजवत बसणं, ती स्किन ओढणं, तो प्रकार. Most will focus on head or face. Fingernails, म्हणजे आपण ज्याला नख म्हणू, तो भाग, नाखून, tend to be the instruments of choice. Some people employ tweezers also. So see the extremity, the exaggeration of any behavior. Tension prior to the act is a frequent finding in these patients because they get impulsive for it. Then the act of picking, it may yield gratification. Again, simple application of classical conditioning and operant conditioning, law of effect. Subsequent embarrassment or shame can delay the treatment as well. But yes, of course, in such cases, infections are common because it is related with skin. Patients, sometimes they may use cosmetics to conceal, to cover the scarring and excoriations. Some will avoid social events as a result. And that's why comorbidity of excoriation or any other OCD, it easily goes hand in hand with depression, mood swings, isolation, and even at times anxiety as well. So like hair pulling or trichotillomania, I will again insist to search for etiologies. Means what are the causes for it? So what exactly it lead to a person to behave, to act in such a way, in such an extreme manner, that they just go on in either pulling the hair or even skin picking behavior. Again, I repeat the two important reference books for it. Synopsis of Psychiatry, especially the 11th edition, and Carson and Carson, Abnormal Behavior. These two books are very much important to understand OCD and other related disorders in addition to DSM-5. Thank you so much.